can't even tell you how many wholesalers and people trying to get us to buy their deal. Maybe a little jaded or skeptical. We just get a lot of these phone calls a lot of times. People bring us deals that aren't going to work.
Totally get it. A lot of wholesalers out there that just don't know how to run an ARV and throwing things at the wall and seeing what sticks.
Speaking my language right now. If you've got something you think would be worth our while, shoot me a text, send it to my email, or give me a call and send it to my email.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to find cash buyers for your wholesale deals instantly using what we call here at Real Estate Skills, the Google Ninja trick. This is simply going to google.com and typing in keywords for the market that you're looking for buyers in. For example, I have a wholesale deal in Denver that I'm looking for a buyer for. So I'll type in keywords such as sell my house fast Denver, fast cash sale for my house in Denver, cash home buyers in Denver, buy my house in Denver. So it's really that simple. I'm gonna actually just show you exactly how I'm gonna find a buyer for my deal in seconds and show you exactly what I'm searching for and how to find their contact information once you find these companies. I'm gonna be talking to a cash buyer today and I'll be recording this call so that you can see exactly how a conversation with a cash buyer can go. If you wanna learn more about the Google Ninja Trick strategy, go ahead and check the link in the description for our free download so you can implement it right now. So let's hop over to my screen and I'm gonna show you exactly how I find a cash buyer for my wholesale deal. All right, so the first step is go to google.com and then from here you're just going to type in sell my house fast and whatever city that you're located in. So I'm looking for a buyer in Denver, so I'm gonna type in sell my house fast Denver. Now, if you see on the results page, you're going to find a bunch of cash buyers that you can reach out to directly and ask them if they want to buy your wholesale deal. So for example, here's a house buying company locally in Denver. And the best part about hopping on these websites is that you can easily find their contact information. So within a couple clicks, I'm now looking at their phone number, their email address, and their address. So very easy to get in touch with a cash buyer pretty much instantly. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually call one of these companies right now to see if they're interested in buying my wholesale deal. So I'm gonna speak with someone who might be interested in receiving some investment opportunities. I have an acquisitions company that sources properties in Denver and several of the counties around Denver. Interested to seeing if there's a way to work together.
Yeah, are you local to the area or you do stuff anywhere?
My partner is in the area. He's boots on the ground in Denver. We're actually out of California, but we do this in a number of states, Denver being one of them that we're actually ramping up our deal flow. But yeah, we have boots on the ground. Mm-hmm.
Primarily wholesaling, signing contracts type of deal, or what's your primary method you guys go to?
Yeah, we fix and flip. I also own rentals. We're also doing quite a bit of the wholesale side of things. So whether that's a signing contracts or double closing, we're kind of opportunistic in that regard.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking to flip ourselves. We are always looking to buy more. We do about 100 a year and be happy to work with you. I'd say the best way to get stuff for us to look at it is twofold. Number one, I can give you my email address and the email address of another gentleman in the acquisitions team. The two of us would probably be your primary contacts for that. There's some other people that do some acquisitions for us, but we're probably the best place to start. And then the second thing I would say, make sure the first deal you send us is a good deal. I can't even tell you how many wholesalers and people trying to get us to buy their deal, and I could spend all day looking at what they send us and not buy a thing that makes us money. I just maybe a little jaded or skeptical. We just get a lot of these phone calls a lot of times. People bring us deals that aren't going to work. So
yeah, completely understand. I've been on both sides of it, doing acquisitions for quite a bit. So I totally get it. A lot of wholesalers out there that just don't know how to run an ARV and underestimate repairs and are just throwing things at the wall and seeing what sticks.
Speaking my language right now. It sounds like you've been there. So if you've got something you think would be worth our while, shoot me a text, send it to my email, or give me a call and send it to my email so that I know to check it, take a look. We're mobile all the time. If I know it's something that I need to jump on via text or phone call, it would help.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'll send it out to email and then I can also text you on this number, it sounds like. So just so I know what a good deal is, because obviously I don't want to waste your time and, I'd love for this to turn into a fruitful relationship for both of us. What would be a good deal, I mean, how do you ultimately make your decision on whether to buy something and, price wise, like what you can pay for a property?
Sure. So if we're picking up something with no commissions and we're covering closing costs and all of that type of deal, then we're probably looking at somewhere like 10% profit, 7% holding based on final ARV, and then obviously the price of repairs factored in there accurately. So whatever we think ARV is, minus 10%, minus 7%, so 17 off the top, and then minus repairs. And if you do that for us, we'll buy it from you every time.
Got it. Yeah. No, I mean, that sounds fair. Sounds competitive. And you guys are primary fix and flip, or you're also looking at it as buy and holds?
Buy and holds right now are purchased by us, typically by members in the office individually. The company itself is no longer picking up buy and hold. We don't feel super optimistic about rental landscape and the political situation in Colorado as well. So
sure.
There are many individuals in the office who buy and hold, but primarily fix and flip.
Got it. So that's case by case, but yeah, the fix and flip sounds like it's your bread and butter. I'm sure you're doing single family. Are you also doing multifamily or anything outside of just SFRs?
Townhome, condo, occasional multifamily, duplexes for sure. The smaller multifamily type stuff. Occasionally we'll do bigger, but yeah, I'd say primarily we're doing condo, townhome, single family.
Got it. And are you adding square footage, or you're just kind of staying within the existing footprint?
Yeah, we don't usually pop tops or do additions. We're mostly keeping within the structure of the frame of the house and finishing it to I think we've got a high quality finish is what we do. We're a little more conservative when there's greater chance for asbestos, and we'll take out fewer walls and stuff like that, or depending on the scenario or what city and county we might be in, but primarily no addition.
Gotcha. Kind of want to understand, the decision-making process once I send you a deal. Are you guys pretty quick as far as being able to look at it? Do you need to walk the property? Do you need to get someone out there to ultimately estimate the repairs on your end? Maybe walk me through that just real quick.
I don't trust other people's numbers enough to go with them just blindly. Sometimes we'll buy deals off photos alone. 95% of the time we're walking the property and seeing it.
Got it. Cool. And you can probably get out there within, 24, 48 hours, just if it's a deal that you're interested in.
Yeah. A lot of times we can be there same day, but it's not the same day, usually 24 hours.
Got it. Cool. So you'll need to see eyes on it to get your repair numbers in, and then ultimately, move forward on the price or not.
Most of the time, often if we get initial photos, if we get the property and we think numbers might make sense, we'll take a look at photos, see if photos match up with what we're expecting. If those are all looking good, we'll no hesitation to run out there and go check it out and take care of it. Yeah, we're happy to put down earnest money quickly and get stuff done really fast, close quick. Yeah, not very many limitations on that side of things for us. We're happy to move as quick as we need to move.
Great. And then, once you're in, no contingencies. You can put down earnest. You'll just do your due diligence and move forward quickly. So that obviously helps with the way we structure deals to get good pricing, just make it really attractive. And are you good with both assignments and double closes?
Yeah, I don't think there's a huge issue there. I know sometimes we've had wholesalers not do hold opens when they want to do double and things like that. They're not really looking out at keeping our costs down when working with the title company. So, we would say be mindful of that. Not all wholesalers are.
Yeah, no, we'll do that every time for sure. And you guys are okay with pass-through funding if we set it up that way?
Yeah, typically we're just wiring funds directly to the title company is how we generally handle that.
Yeah.
Is that fine with you?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
Awesome. And then do you have like a minimum profit per deal? Because I know if we're in like a lower price point, with the criteria you mentioned, the 17% minus repairs, do you still have a minimum profit you need to hit, or as long as we're kind of hitting that, you're good?
Yeah, if we're hitting percentages, I'm not too worried about it. Sometimes we come across deals that are a lot more as is type of deal. Somebody's just looking to get rid of them quick. If there's not very much work that we need to do on it, sometimes we'll drop our profit number down a little bit more. But that's it. That's if we're not doing hardly any construction on it. So, but yeah, generally the percentages is all we work on. Sometimes we'll make 20 grand. Sometimes we'll make 120. So it just depends on what we're selling it for.
Yeah, absolutely. Great. And, we also have good relationships in the market with real estate agents, and, we have a team, scouring the MLS. Are you guys open to, if the pricing's good, still picking up properties from the MLS?
Yeah, we buy stuff on the open market periodically. It's not I mean, we get beat out all the time on our offers by the wholesalers who then turn around and sell it to some, I don't know who, but to somebody for even more than what they're buying it for. So yeah, I mean, feel free to go that way. You're the guys who are beating us to the deals because they're offering more than we're willing to pay, and that's why they beat us to it.
Yeah, obviously it has to make sense for everybody involved. So, well, awesome. No, I mean, that sounds great. You guys are obviously killing it with your SEO. I mean, that's how I've found you guys, and I also noticed that you guys are buying close to where we've been doing some deals. So I figured, you could be a really good partner for us, to do more deals as we ramp up our marketing and our acquisitions. So, I'm really glad we got to chat today. I think, now that I have your number, this is my personal line too. So I'll just shoot you a follow-up email and, we can stay in touch.
So I get your phone number in my phone.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll shoot you a text as well. We have a couple deals under contract right now. I think they may be spoken for, but if you had the time, letting me know kind of where you would be on those would be helpful. Just when we have another deal, or maybe if you guys would pay more for it, then maybe we could just assign it to you guys. But I'll just send you a couple of the deals that we've done in the past 60 days, and so you can just kind of get an idea of it. And if you have any feedback on those, then that would be helpful. Either way, I'll keep you in mind the next time we have something that could check the boxes for you guys.
That sounds great. I appreciate the phone call.
Yep, you got it. Hey, thanks for taking the time, man. I appreciate you, and looking forward to working with you.
Okay,
yep. All right, you too. Take care now. Bye. So there you go. Google Ninja Trick leads to finding a top cash buyer. They have a very competitive criteria, ARV, 17% minus repairs. So if you think about that, they're buying at 83% of ARV minus repairs. So there's a lot of people out there buying at 70% of ARV minus repairs. So when you find buyers like this, that means you'll be able to outcompete all those other 70% rule buyers, even the 75% rule buyers, every single time. So, and there's room to factor in a wholesale fee, which is phenomenal. You guys, it's not that hard to pick up the phone, build relationships, show value, show that you know what you're talking about, and then ultimately, we're trying to help them do more deals. So, I'm coming from a place of confidence where I know that they're gonna wanna work with me, because when I bring them deals, they're making money. And that's their whole business model, is buying and flipping. These guys are doing 100 deals a year, which is no joke. That means they're buying multiple houses every single week. So for them to say, hey, I don't wanna buy from the MLS, or hey, I don't wanna buy from wholesalers, that means they're completely leaving a lot of money on the table. And yes, of course, there's a lot of bad deals from wholesalers. There's a lot of properties that are overpriced in the MLS. But the fact that I took the time to interview him, show respect, show value, ultimately that's going to allow us to do a lot more deals seamlessly once I have those opportunities to him. So now we have a first name basis. Now I'm going to text him, follow up, send him my contact information, and send him an email and his partner's email. So seems like he's one of the higher ups as far as in their acquisitions team. So I'm really pumped about that call. I think that's a great example of how you can build relationships. That was a cold call. I've never talked to this company before, never spoken with this guy before. He had no idea I was gonna call. I think it went very well. So I'm excited to potentially do a lot of business with this guy and this company. And I know that they're a lot more aggressive than most of the other investors in the markets. So that's that. So there you have it. I was able to successfully use the Google Ninja Trick to find a cash buyer for my wholesale deal. I'm excited because the conversation went really well, and I'm excited to send him this deal plus many more deals in the future. What I love about this buyer is that they're buying 100 or more houses per year. They're buying single family, multifamily, condos, townhouses, really anything that's a good deal for them. They're also buying at 83% of ARV minus repairs, which is honestly more competitive than a lot of other buyers that I've spoken with in this exact market. So for that reason, I know I'll be able to do a lot of deals with them. In addition to their criteria, I know that they're a sure buyer, so that when I have a good property that meets their criteria, they'll be able to make a decision within 24 to 48 hours of me sending them that property. And as you know, time is of the essence, and good deals go quick. He's also willing to do deals where they're only making $20,000. So to me, this seems like a very reasonable buyer that I'm willing to do business with and find deals where he can make a lot more than 20K on a fix and flip. I was also able to overcome his initial objection and his skepticism about working with wholesalers, because a lot of amateur wholesalers bring busy fix and flippers deals that just don't pencil out and have way too skinny margins, or just over-exaggerated ARVs and understated repair costs. If you want to learn more, go ahead and download our cash buyer script and our Google Ninja Trick resource right in the description. If you want to book a call with our team and get started wholesaling today, go ahead and go to realestateskills.com/apply. One of our advisors will be there to listen to your goals and help you get started with the right program to help you get there a lot faster. Thanks for watching me find cash buyers in seconds. I'll see you in the next video.